You wake up, your mother will be playing delay tactics in the house, pretending as if there is food, there is no food. And we have the third one. That one is the Boyaka one. You know,
eating healthy. We all need food to be alive, right? We need it for sustenance. But some of us overdo it to a point where it becomes unhealthy. Some people also don't do it at all. What do you guys do generally? Do you guys stay on a diet plan? Do you guys just wing it? Do you guys do, today I'm feeling for Banku? What are some very healthy ways of approaching eating? I'll start with Benzy. Odia Benzy, tell me about your dietary habits.
I've done a lot of reading, research, and listened to a couple of doctors talk about dieting. And dieting could be very effective for some people. Personally, I'm not a big fan of dieting. You're probably going to do it. So I'm 200 pounds, I'm trying to be 170, so you do it for like 2-3 months and that's it. But then when you stop dieting for like a few days or a week, you probably might even gain a lot of pounds back than you used to have before, right? And then what do we even consider dieting? Personally, I feel like what helps me is I like my Ghanaian food. I like my rice, my fufu, my banku, my kenke, and the rest. But I try to eat it in portions. I eat everything that I'm supposed to eat. My fufu, my banku, but it's all in small portions. To me, that helps me because once I eat a lot, I feel bloated, I feel very heavy. Then there's not the zeal for me to go exercise or even go to the gym. But if I eat in small portions, I feel full, but I don't feel like heavy. I don't feel like I'm overweight or anything. I can still go running. So I feel like that works more than just going a whole day without eating or probably just eating some small portion of oatmeal and then you say you will diet, right? I'm just a big fan of eating small. Eat whatever you want to eat, but eat it in
moderation. Nanekia.
So I agree with Benzy on the stance of sustainability. You want to do something that is sustainable, that is realistic, that can be a lifestyle. If people just want to diet because they want to lose weight, well, what happens after you lose the weight? Are you going back to normal eating habits again, or are you going to continue the misery diet? Because most people will diet and not enjoy what they are eating. They are just eating because they want to gain this goal. The second part, I will tie that into mental health. So imagine you are deliberately eating or not eating because you want to attain a certain weight, right, or goal. In itself, it's torture. Like mentally, it's not a healthy way to live because you are counting calories. I've seen people it's ridiculous. Like the things people would do just to gain a certain weight or, not gain weight. They are not living life. Ultimately, they are not enjoying themselves. They are not, having a good time. Most of us have a routine. In the morning, especially in the work day, I will drink like a hot tea or, hot chocolate. Usually, I try to minimize milk and everything else like sugar. So I'll just do green tea. And then maybe around 1 during my lunch, my heavy meal, being it fufu, rice, you call it, and that's it.
Man, that's wonderful. What you eat definitely does directly affect your mental health. Nana, when it comes to eating, diet, the food, what do you do? What's your plan?
you see, when it comes to food, right, I have one thing in mind. When the desirable is not available, the available becomes desirable. So what I would say is, we have two words here, and they are key words. One is eating. Two is food. When we want to define this, the eating will be the process of taking in substance inside the body. That is one. That is eating. And the food is an essential part of human growth. When we talk about things that we take inside our body, we have to make sure that whatever we take inside, it helps us as human beings in our growth. And if you put that together, we have training. You have to train yourself how to take in those food. Training comes with timing, the particular time you need to eat. What time do you eat before you go to bed? What time do you eat when you wake up? Where we are coming from, we come from Africa, Ghana to be precise. We have three kinds of class in terms of family. We have first class family, we have second class family, and we have third class family. These kinds of family also affect our style of eating. First class family, they are used to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Early in the morning, cereal is ready. They'll be calling the kids on the dining table to have their breakfast, and they will give them their lunch kits and their bag and see them off to school. When they come home in the evening, dinner is ready on the dining table, and we have the middle class, second class. Those second class is an optional. You wake up, your mother will be playing delay tactics in the house, pretending as if there is food, there's no food. So you wait till like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Oh my
then
God.
they will give you some small bread, and you hold on to 6 o'clock or 5:30 until dinner is ready. You eat like twice. And we have the third one. That one is the boyaka one. You know, that one, you wake up, the desire for you to eat is there, but nothing there for you to chop. So as we all grew, we later decided to assess our style of eating when we became comfortable in life. There the training will come. I want to make sure that before I step out from my door to go to work, at least I have taken in some cereal. At least I have taken in something hot. Then in the afternoon, at least you can eat heavy. With that, it will help your growth. So all these are the types and
tricks. Interesting. So it's wonderful. I love how you broke it down. How we grew up does affect the way we approach food. It's really wonderful. I liked everyone's submission, and